What's up, blockchain? This is Nick from Truth Blitz. Hope you guys are having a good morning. So I wanted to come out and do this video after some news that I had come across last night thanks to someone in the webbot room. Now, this was relevant information to me and some of my friends and acquaintances, because we have or had positions in this. And what I'm talking about is Centra. So this is the news that I was made aware of, and this is from December 15th. Class action suit targets ICO promoted by Floyd Mayweather Jr. An initial coin offering ICO promoted by boxing champion Floyd Mayweather Jr. is at the center of a newly filed class action complaint. Dated December 13th, the lawsuit names Sohrab Sharma, Raymond Trapani, Robert Farkas, and William Hagner, as well as Centra Tech Incorporated, as defendants, accusing them of violating U.S. securities law through a token sale that ultimately raised $30 million for the development of a cryptocurrency-focused debit card. The filing comes more than a month after two of the firm's founders left the startup. According to an October 31st blog post from Centra, both Sharma and Trapani exited the project following the sale's completion, as well as a profile of them in the ICO by the New York Times. In the complaint, lawyers for the plaintiff alleged that Centra sale constituted an unregistered offering and sale of securities. They wrote, in connection with Centra initial coin offering, the Centra ICO, defendants raised over $30 million in digital cryptocurrencies by offering and selling unregistered securities in direct violation of the Securities Act. The complaint also accused the defendants of misleading investors about the nature of its relationship with card networks Visa and MasterCard, as well as listing fake team members on its website. In a statement posted to its blog, the Centra team disputed the lawsuit filed by an alleged purchaser of the Centra tokens. The lawsuit, which for the most part appears to repeat unfounded claims regarding Centra Tech, alleges that Centra Tech's initial coin offering of Centra tokens was an unregistered sale of securities. The plaintiff's complaint attempts to mimic claims and allegations the Securities and Exchange Commission has lodged against other cryptocurrency affairs. The startup wrote, adding, Centra Tech disputes the allegations in the complaint. The Centra ICO was notably promoted by Mayweather as well as music producer DJ Khaled prior to its completion. Though the timing is unclear, the original post by Mayweather on Instagram and Facebook promoted the sale appeared to have been deleted, and a post on Instagram by DJ Khaled is also unavailable as of press time. Neither Mayweather or Khaled were named in the suit. Jacob Zoe, the plaintiff, is being represented by Kamlasi Law and Levy and Korinsky LLP in the suit. A representative for Mayweather did not immediately respond to a request for comment. A full copy of the class action complaint can be found below. So I am going to be going over that. And here's the complaint. So this is out, and still the price of Centra at one point was about 100% gain. So I am just waiting for a token dump. So I sold, I realized my profits and got out of Centra. Now, could this mean that Centra is indeed Cliff High's mystery coin? It could be. But if that's the case, then that means that this is going to dump. So I wanted to take profits on this while I had the chance, before it dropped down lower than my buy-in price. So I am 100% out of Centra. I'm not telling you guys what to do. If you're in Centra, you know, that's a decision you're gonna have to come to on your own. But myself, I'm out of Centra. And I'm not saying I'm not gonna buy back in, because if certain criteria is met that shows that this may indeed be the mystery coin, I will be getting back in. But as of right now, and this is the strange thing that I really don't understand, is in the midst of news of this lawsuit, the token price has gone up. Now, I don't know if that means that maybe word has not gotten out enough and was not as widespread yet, and people just don't know. One thing's for sure, we are in a really crazy market right now, and things are just going up for no reason. You know, no news, things are just spiking. So maybe this is just one of those instances. I don't know. But like I said, I am out of Centra as of right now, and if you hold Centra, this is a decision you are going to have to make on your own. So that is that. Oh, one thing we didn't look at the market cap here. Let's take a look real quick though. We are at right now with Centra 84 cents. So it has gone down. We leveled out. I bought in around here around 40 cents. It spiked up. I think I sold in the 70s. I think I sold about 79, no, not 79, 74 cents maybe. And that was last night. As soon as I heard about this news, I jumped on and dumped my holdings. But anyway, the rest of the market right now, almost $600 trillion. I mean, $600 billion. 600 trillion. Wouldn't that be nice? Almost $600 billion. Things are really moving at a rapid pace. You know, it is quite possible that we may see $1 trillion by the new year. That is not out of the realm of possibility whatsoever. It's actually very, very possible, the way things have been moving. I mean, we have Bitcoin is almost, well, 19.5, market cap of 325.5 billion. Ethereum 715. Ripple is way up. I would not get into Ripple. I never have gotten into Ripple. I almost feel like buying Ripple is bad juju, and that's just like a superstition, just because of how Ripple is set up and what Ripple is used for by the banks. It totally goes against everything that, you know, we as cryptocurrency hodlers and people who are really into the technology and into the space stand for. And that's just my opinion. You know, you can form your own opinions, but that is just how I feel. Cardano, that is one that I wish I got in, and I did not. And that was when it was about 20 cents. Actually, even earlier than that. And not because I think that it's going to be the next big thing, but I keep hearing about it. And, you know, I think EOS is going to be the next big smart contract platform. But Cardano, I keep hearing about it as well. And I got to look into the company itself a little more, but 72.19% 24-hour increase. That is pretty substantial. And another one, 61.38 on Neo. Just amazing. Amazing. It's another one I wish I had bought more of when it was at $8 when I first got it, when it was still ant shares. And this one here is another one that is back up. OMG, $16.38. So I am waiting for a pullback, and I am going to get back into OMG. I still have half my OMG, but I did sell during the last spike, half of my position. Alright, so one more thing I wanted to get into is Duane is still spreading his cryptocurrency falsehoods and FUD. And I want to play part of this video for you guys so you can see what I'm talking about. And now, if you know who Duane is, you know that he's known for being super anti-Bitcoin. Not even just Bitcoin, super anti-cryptocurrency itself. He says blockchain is good, but all of these cryptos are scams. Mark of the beast, blah blah blah, yada yada yada. So I just want you to hear a couple things that he says, and you know, it kills me. And I think that this guy has been bashing this for so long, and he's probably kicking himself in the ass for not getting in when he started bashing it, right? Which was a long time ago. He could have made a boatload of money. He could have bought all the friggin' silver he wanted with the profits that he would have made. Alright? But he didn't. He just bashed it and called it a bubble and said it was worthless and it was the mark of the beast system and we're all fools and so on and so forth. So he's been saying this so long that he can't go back on his stance of this and what it has been for years. He can't go back on that now. So he's just got to keep it up and keep it going. Now, am I saying that I don't believe Bitcoin is on its way to a bubble? No, because it is. Now, we're not there yet, in my opinion. And if you look at the supply and the actual percentage of the world that is involved in this, then you would know that we're not in a bubble yet. Do I think we are in an altcoin bubble? I do. I think we're in an altcoin bubble. I think that, and Cliff High has made this call before, that 90-95% of all of these altcoins are going to be gone. They're poof. And if you look on CoinMarketCap, there are 1,360 cryptocurrencies listed on CoinMarketCap. Okay, so now one thing I will tell you is all of them that are out there are not even listed, so there are more than that. The vast majority of them are never going to come out with a product. They're scam coins, etc., etc. So unless it is a good company that solves a problem, right, has a good use case, and is actually putting out a product that is a product that is needed, then the rest of them, I think, once the altcoin bubble pops, are going to be gone. Just like the .com bubble. Now, this is why it is vital for you to do your due diligence on the assets that you hold. You want to make sure that you're not just invested in every coin. Don't go invest in a coin because it's 5 cents and that's cheap and you missed Bitcoin at that price and you think it may be the next Bitcoin. You need to do your research on these companies. Make sure that it meets criteria and that you want to look at the fundamentals. Alright, so don't go just investing in things because they're cheap now and you think that they're going to go up 100x. Alright, you need to know why you think they're gonna go up 100x. Alright, and that's just my advice to you. Alright, you guys do what you want. I'm not actually, no, that's not advice, because I don't give financial advice. However, me personally, I'm not invested in anything I don't believe in. Alright? I want to be in the next Amazons, the next Yahoos, the next Googles, the next eBays. Those are the companies I want to be in. I don't want to be in the next Pets.com. I'm sorry, I don't. So, anyway, let's get to this video clip real quick, and then we'll talk a little bit.
Hey, good morning, everybody. Well, it's official. Bitcoin is now the largest bubble in world history. Even the charts that show it really don't do a justice about just how ridiculous this bubble is, because this video, or this chart from, I don't know, Convoy Investments, whoever put this together, only started the Bitcoin bubble from 2014, and as you know, Bitcoin's been around since 2009, right after the financial crisis. This little, and I say little beast, crept into the world in relative multiples of what it started at. And as we all know, the Bitcoin actually started at 0 and is worth 0.
Oh, it's worth 0.
Until about a year and a half after it first started that it really started to gain some traction, and people really started to use it. And the Bitcoins actually started to have some value. Before then, Bitcoins were worthless. Bitcoins were worthless. Bitcoins were worthless.
So what we have is a relative chart showing this incredible amount of multiplier that's been created out of nothing. And I've actually come up with a new monetary term called monetary thermodynamics. And it's the idea that when a few get something for nothing, the rest will get nothing for something. You can't just create wealth out of thin air and expect it to work. Ultimately, all the wealth that goes into this is backed by debt, speculation, people's income, savings. All that stuff is coming from somewhere and is chasing after this bubble illusion. So one of the videos I put out, and I think I've re-uploaded it a couple times, is a comedy team from England that was making fun of the South Sea bubble and the tulip bubble, which are two of the top 4 now bubbles of all time, going into the mental speculation, mental masturbation that goes into chasing after these illusions of wealth, and the real wealth that is given up in terms of that. The most popular analogy that I would put is the equivalent of $40,000 Bitcoin, but back then it was tulip mania, and one tulip bulb sold for the equivalent of $40,000, which was this is what it was actually sold for, one little tulip bulb. And at least this is a flower, and this has, you know, something rare, I guess. But one tulip bulb sold for the equivalent of $40,000, which was the equivalent of 4 tons of wheat.
All right. So basically, I'm not going to name call, but he is basically saying that tulip bulbs had something rare, but Bitcoin does not. Now, I don't even know what to say about that, because we know how many Bitcoins are left that can ever be created, right? Oh, Chris. I used to follow Chris's work, and he's not going to stop with this. He's not. He's got. Come on. I mean, I hate when he calls this a Ponzi. You know, he put up the slide over there talking about Ponzi's, and he's called this a Ponzi before. Chris, Duane, you think somebody of your stature would know what the definition of a Ponzi is? Total insanity. This guy is just not going to quit, and I feel bad for the people who've been listening to him all these years. I really do. Now, me personally, I am not in Bitcoin a lot anymore. I have a small amount left, but I'm more into the alts, and like I said, good companies, not just anything, you know. And that's just how I am investing my money. Now, I want to get to some other parts of this video, or one other part that he talks about, and then we'll go from there. And I don't know where it is.
This re-uploaded version of this comedy bit talking about the South Sea bubble is the natural. See, markets follow waves, and it's not, you know, these technical perspectives of retracements and Fibonacci's and all that other stuff. It's based off of psychology. And this chart, I think, is very successful, showing, and this is what's ultimately fueling this. People think that, oh, these cryptos are going to be the new paradigm, and they're not. Blockchain might be, probably will be, but blockchain is a free, open source technology, fintech technology, that will be used by the banksters to monetize real tangible assets, whether it's stocks, bonds, gold, silver, something, or they can use it as a new digital mark of the beast money to track, trace, tax, and trap all of humanity, which is their ultimate goal. But these private cryptos themselves have zero future and will collapse to zero.
Okay.
Okay? They're international money laundering instruments. They're being allowed to run to get these people in there, but ultimately it is a trap. It was created by the NSA as early as 1996. If you don't believe me, go look up how to make a mint, cryptographical money. It was by the NSA. I've done videos of how the FBI...
All right, I'm done. I can't anymore with you, Chris Duane. I can't do it. He's saying that all of these companies are all... None of them are going to amount to anything. They're all crap. They're all worthless. They're all going nowhere. You're entitled to your opinion. But stop acting like your friggin' opinion is gospel. Alright? Plain and simple. Anyway, guys, thanks for watching. Let me know what you think in the comments. Let me know what you think about Chris Duane and his whatever. And let me know what you think about this whole Centra tech thing. And if you think this lawsuit's going to amount to anything. If you think this might be the mystery coin. If you think whatever. Just let me know what you think in the comments. Please like and subscribe. And follow me on Twitter at TruthBlitzMedia. And I'll see you guys in the next one.